Hello everyone, welcome back again my YouTube channel. Okay, so in the last few seasons, I've been talking about what should be the ideal strategy to prepare for engineering mathematics and what were the prerequisite or pre-knowledge you must have. Okay, before you get started signal system. In this season, I'm gonna talk about the network theory, right? Already we have discussed this topic. Okay, so I'm not going to talk about signal system now. Okay, and you know that the application of signal system will be in network theory. Remember this point. So whatever signal and system you will study, okay, so there will be use application in network analysis. So basically we will go through two things in network theory, right? First one will be the analysis, and second one will be the synthesis. So what is the meaning of analysis and synthesis? Analysis meaning here is that if suppose any system will be given, you can say LTI system, or any electrical circuit will be given, okay, and the input will be given, so you have to find out the response of that circuit or system. So as we know that in electrical engineering there are two quantities such as current and voltage or current, right? And product of them is known as power, right? So in the question, what kind of question will be there in the examination? The input will be given and the circuit will be given. You have to find current through the branch or voltage across any element. That's it. So in the circuit analysis, okay, this subject is very important. Okay, in you will further study the analog circuit. Okay, so for that this subject will be boon. So after studying math, signal and system, okay, you have to start network theory. Don't directly start network theory because in network analysis you will find many things. Sometimes you will deal networks, electrical networks, okay, in Laplace domain. You have no prior knowledge about Laplace. What is Laplace transform? Okay, what is ROC, region of convergence, and how inductor behaves, how capacitance behaves. All those things you will not be able to understand anything, right? So in the circuit analysis, we will study about what is circuit, okay, and what is network. What is the difference between the two? So in circuit analysis, few tools are there such as node and mesh analysis, KVL, KCLs. Some theorems are there like superposition theorem. Okay, so you must know where we have to use superposition theorem. See, during our semester days, we used to mug up the statement. Why? Because in the examination, they ask question like describe or state superposition, okay, and prove that. But now in the gate examination, they will not mention that here you have to use superposition, here you have to use Thevenin equivalent or Thevenin theorem or Norton theorem, right? Here you have to use reciprocity. No. What you have to do here is whenever you will see the question in the gate examination, you have to decide yourself, okay, what to apply, what not to apply, what to apply so that you could get the answer very quickly, right? So you need not to remember the statement. You must know only the functionality, right? Thevenin theorem. What is the job of Thevenin theorem, right? Uh, if given a big network, okay, and if you're looking back to the network, you should be able to, you should be able to see the network with single element, okay, single independent sources along with the one resistance, right? Suppose there is a big network in front of you and you're looking back to the network, okay, from the load, okay, so that will be the Thevenin theorem, okay, Thevenin and Norton equivalent, okay. These two Thevenin equivalent and Norton equivalents also used to represent source or microphone in case of analog circuit, right? So when you will study about the amplifier. Okay, so the very first block will be the microphone. So you can easily model that microphone or a source with the help of Thevenin equivalent or Norton equivalent. They are the practical voltage source or a current source, right? And reciprocity is one of the very important question of reciprocity. And here the sinusoidal steady state analysis, phasor is very important, complex power, right? Maximum power transfer theorem. What is the meaning of maximum power transfer theorem? Why we use maximum power transfer? So all these things you will study here. But in my session, my session you will not you will not only get the statement, right? We will show you. I'm going to show you what I'm going to show you. Uh, the I mean, any network is there. How can you attack on that network and get the right answer without any phobia of the circuit, right? Because many of you might be having phobia of the circuit. You see the circuit and your mind do not function, your mind get stuck. Okay, what to do now for a moment, right? So needless to worry about that. I have seen many friends, their mind get stuck when we ask questions. Time and frequency domain analysis of a linear circuit, such as RL, RLC, RC and RLC, right? How to find the time constant of the circuit, right? How to find the initial slope of the circuit, how to find initial states of the circuit, and solution of network equations using Laplace transforms. If you are not good at Laplace transforms, transform theory, so how you will be able to understand? So signal system is one of the very key subject, okay, which you have to study, right? And the second topic which we will talk about here is the linear two-port network parameters, right? So here you will get to know various parameters such as G parameter, Y parameters, H parameters, okay, G parameters, ABCD parameters, transmission line parameters, okay. And this is the transformation by to delta transformation. So whenever you are trying to find the equivalent of a circuit, equivalent resistance of the circuit, any resistance, any circuit is given, connect and the many resistances are connected, and you have to find. Sometimes what you do there is you need to use by to delta or delta to by. But I will also share few techniques such as symmetry techniques, right? You are symmetry, if you are able to determine the symmetry somewhere, right? Or equipotential concepts, so you would be able to solve questions very quickly, right? Yeah, we will discuss so the important topic here is RL, RC and RLC, phasor, complex power, maximum power transfer theorem, Thevenin and Norton's. From here questions are asked, right? Okay, so please make sure that you study. So what is the prerequisite for these subjects? Again, let me tell you, the prerequisite for this subject is the differential equation. The differential equation, why I'm telling differential equation, that prerequisite for circuit theory or the network theory. What the first of all, calculus and calculus and differential equation. Why? Because you will find that many relations are there between current and source, current and voltage. Okay, so if you will talk about in the inductor, right? So there will be a current, okay, or there will be a voltage VL L di by dt. So this voltage will be across the inductor. So VL will be L di by dt. So here you can see this is the differential equation. And if I talk about the capacitance, okay, so IC will be equal to C dV dy dt. This kind of a okay. So what they will do there is, suppose you have to um, they will give you some voltage waveform and they will ask you to find current O, okay. So you have to find the area under the voltage waveform, okay, and they will give you some curve, right? Some curve they will give, and they will, or waveform they will give, and they will ask you to find the current, okay, I mean capacitor current, okay. So what you will do there, you will go for finding the slope. dvc by dt is the slope basically, or a differentiation. So nowadays in questions they associate waveforms as well. Please and second one, you know that the dq by dt, I current, right? So rate of change of charge or rate of flow here. So dq by dt. So if current is given, some current waveform is given, how to find total charge and everything, right? So prerequisite will be calculus and differential equation plus transform theory. Transform. And you don't have to go back to the school or something. You have to study engineering maths only, right? Because we make assumption that you might be good at basics of how to find area under the curve, how to apply integration, how to apply differentiation and everything, right? And in RL, RC, RLC circuit, you will find that complementary functions, okay, and PI, they also play an important role, okay. So this is very important. So just I want to highlight here linear two port network. In linear two port network, Z, Y and H parameters, so these things will be taken care of in analog as well. I mean the application of these topics. I hope you understood that why we are very much concerned about network theory. So network theory plays an important role to understand analog circuit as well. If you're good at basics, so whenever you will go for the interview, they will start with the RC circuit. Once upon a time I have been to ISC Bangalore for doctoral interview, right, for research interview. So they started with the RC circuit. They asked me that for which profile you are going for. So I said I'm interested in analog. So they started with the RC circuit, right? So they started asking RC circuit. Okay, so you're not good at that. How can you answer? In section 2, network theory will be the third subject which I will be starting in this year. Make sure that yes. So and weightage also, you must know that combining these two subjects you might expect around or 20 marks as well, right? So with this, I mean, you have to follow this YouTube channel, follow this YouTube and channel, and share. You will get all the content. Okay, you will get all the content, okay, guys. So only you have to hit the subscribe button, follow, and chat with me every time, and prepare the gate with me. We'll meet in the next session where I will discuss some other subject, right? What are the prerequisites, how they are related with each other. Network theory will also be, I mean, some part of the network theory will be there in control system and state space analysis. So there will be some electrical network from where we will have to find the transfer function and everything, right? By writing state space equation. Thank you so much. We'll meet in next season. Yeah.